Hello everyone. Welcome back to Amuse Top 10. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to see God? Well, these people did, and they shared their incredible stories. In today's video, we'll be talking about the top 5 real people who have seen God. Now, these people have seen God in many different forms, whether it be spiritual, physical, or even metaphorical. But the one thing that all of these people have in common is that they all believed they had a real personal encounter with God. Are you excited to know who these people are? If so, then stay tuned with us till the very end of this video. Now let's get started. Number 5, Prophet Isaiah. Isaiah's vision of God was so powerful and overwhelming that he felt unworthy to even talk about it. He believed that he was too sinful to even be in the presence of God, and that God would be so disgusted by him that he would be destroyed. In Isaiah chapter 6 verse 5, Isaiah said, "Woe is me, for I am lost, for I am a man of unclean lips, and I dwell amid a people of unclean lips. For my eyes have seen the King, the Lord of hosts." Here we can see the awesomeness of God that made Isaiah feel unworthy. The vision of God is something that has been seen by many prophets throughout the Bible. However, Isaiah's vision was unique in the way it changed him. After seeing God, Isaiah dedicated his life to serving him and proclaiming his word. Number 4, Eve. Eve was the first woman to walk the earth, the companion of Adam, and the second person to be created by God. On the surface, her story may seem like a simple one. She was created as a companion to Adam, and she sinned and was then banished from the Garden of Eden. But beneath the surface, there is much more to the story of Eve. Eve was, in many ways, ahead of her time. She was the first woman to be created, the first to experience companionship, and the only woman in the Bible to have seen God face to face. But it was this connection that ultimately led to her downfall. Having grown close to God, Eve learned to trust her own judgment more than God's and was tempted by the serpent to eat the forbidden fruit. The consequences of her disobedience were severe, and Adam and Eve were chased away from the Garden of Eden. Number 3, Moses. Moses' experience of seeing God is quite unique. In Exodus 33:11, he asked God to show him his glory, and God agreed. God allowed Moses to see his back, but said that no man could ever see his face and live. This suggests that it was a mystical experience that Moses had. In book number 12-8, we read about Moses and his special relationship with God. God spoke to Moses face to face, and not in riddles as he did with other people. God gave Moses a testimony, proclaiming that when he speaks to other people, he speaks through dreams and visions. But for Moses, it was not that way. Moses was unique in that he was able to communicate with God without any barriers. No dreams, no visions, and no riddles. He was able to see the form of the Lord, something that no other person could do. Number 2, Adam. Adam's story is a story of a man who saw and talked to God face to face and experienced a level of closeness with the Almighty that few others have experienced. While it may seem impossible to us, Adam was the first human to be blessed with such a gift. Adam was like a child to God, full of innocence and an eagerness to do good. He was also tasked by God with certain tasks, such as naming all of the animals, and Adam fulfilled these tasks with joy and enthusiasm. He was also able to talk to God and ask questions and receive answers. Unfortunately, Adam's life changed drastically when he and Eve sinned against God. Do you believe in the existence of God? Share your thoughts with us below. Number 1, Christ the Messiah. Let's be honest, it's pretty hard to imagine seeing God. He is, after all, the ultimate being, the all-powerful and all-knowing creator of the universe. But believe it or not, there have been several real people throughout history who have claimed to have seen God, or at least encountered the presence of God in some way. The most widely known example of this is Jesus Christ himself. According to the Bible, Jesus was the Son of God, and as such, he was said to have seen God and to have had a close relationship with him. In fact, Jesus often referred to himself as the Son of Man and the Son of God, which implies that he was in direct communication with his Father in heaven. Jesus also spoke of the Father as his own Father and referred to God as his own God. Well, there you have it, our top 5 real people who saw God. From Prophet Isaiah to Christ, these people can inspire us to seek a greater understanding of the divine. No matter what faith you practice, it's clear that the idea of seeing God is something that's been around for many centuries. So, if you're in search of a spiritual experience, why not take a cue from these remarkable people and give it a try? Who knows, maybe you'll be the next one to see the Almighty. If you liked today's video, do give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more such interesting content. Until next time, bye.